Hey everybody, I've lurked on the Self-Publishing Formula community and the SPF Mastery Facebook pages for a long time, and I'm excited that I finally have something to contribute. Web scraping for authors, on a budget, without having to learn JavaScript. I'm a new author, and I've been taking Mark Dawson's courses, and I finally have launched my first Amazon ads earlier today. Mark's Amazon Ads for Authors course has a great demonstration and helped me to get up to speed quickly, but there was one element that changed on him between when he made the course and now. He used a service called Import.io for web scraping to build as a way to build keyword lists. At the time of the recording, Import.io, which is what he used, went from free for slight use to hundreds of dollars per month, which is, as authors, we don't need to scrape that many things, but it's a handy tool to have when you need it. I looked at a bunch of other web scrapers, and they all seem to be either very expensive for what we authors need from them, made for Windows machines, I'm on a Mac, or were developer apps that required a working knowledge of JavaScript, or some combination therein. I'm just an advanced amateur when it comes to computer use, and it all seemed very much beyond me. But I looked around and finally landed on a tool called Webscraper. It's a Chrome extension for the Chrome web browser. It's free. It's cross-platform. That's all nice. But unfortunately, the intro video wasn't especially helpful. It's a very complex tool. Again, this tool does a ton more than what we authors actually need from it. It's like killing a fly with a sledgehammer, but you can kill a fly with a sledgehammer if you time it right. It was a ragged edge of my computer literacy, but after poking around and some trial and error, I'm happy to report it will do what we needed to do, what we wanted Import.io to do, and it's free. So let's dive in. If you're not using the Chrome browser, go ahead and download it and install it. Google already has all your data anyway, so you might as well get something for it. Next, go to webscraper.io and hit the download free on the Chrome store. Chrome store will pull up. And if I've already added it, but if you haven't, just click right here and it'll add it to your toolbar. It'll be this little gray blob. If you look really close, it's a spider web actually. So it'll automatically download and you should be good to go. So let's use it. We'll go over to Listopia, and instead of Lee Child, hi Mark, we'll check out the best of Stephen King for our horror peeps. Click on the web scraper icon, and it'll helpfully tell you that you need to open the developer tools, and even more helpfully will tell you how to open the developer tools. For a Mac, it's Command-Option-I. And you'll get a window, an extra window in your browser. And for the record, mine actually popped up like this the first time I used it. And for what we're going to use, it's much better to have it on the bottom. So just go to this little hamburger icon thing and go to, on the dock side, dock to bottom. And as you see, web scrapers over here. You can ignore all this other scary stuff. Just go to web scraper. And we will start. We'll need to create a new sitemap, which sounds more scary than it actually is going to be, but we need to do it. So we need to name it something. King Books, in this case. Grab the URL because you need that. And create sitemap. Okay. Now we're going to add a selector. And all that means is we're going to get what we want. So, add a new selector. Got to call it something. So let's say King Titles. Doesn't really matter what we call it. Hit the multiple here because we're going to get multiple titles. And then for the selector, hit select. That'll give you this little bar here. What you do is you go up to what you want to select. In this case, we want the titles. Select one, select two, and you'll notice that the rest of the titles have been selected, which is what you want. Hit done selecting. Wait for it. Okay, now you can save the selector. And you've just done it because if you check data preview over here, look there, you got all the titles on that page. Go ahead and select them all. Copy. Go to your spreadsheet. And I've already done this once, as you can see, but we'll do it again. Spreadsheet. Boom. 100 titles. And actually, Stephen King has far more books than that, so we will actually go to the next page. And we'll do it again. X out of that. You can actually delete here, or you can add a new selector because we're going to do it again. King titles 2. Multiple. Select. The bar pops up. Select 1. Select 2. And they're all selected after that. Done selecting. Save selector. That's our first one. That's our second one. Data preview. Copy. Paste. And there you go. There's your keywords. Hope that helps. Like I said, it's very easy, but of course that's all knowledge. Once you know how to do it, it's easy. But it's free. It's exactly what you need. And yeah, hope that helps. Good luck. Thanks.